Did you say 7?
Close enough.
Okay, it's 7 o'clock and we have a quorum and we'll call this meeting to order. Statement of the meeting law. Roll call. Garrett. Yes. Rick.
Yes.
Here. All the following items will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of discussion, consideration, approval of the following items 4A through 4J.
I move to approve the consent agenda 4A through 4J.
Second.
John's motion, Garrett's second, I'll vote yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, other reports, principal reports.
Words of the week for December were integrity and peace. In December, 72 elementary students made the Rail Club. And to make the Rail Club, they have to have perfect attendance and no behavior issues. Second 9 weeks AR trip, we did go to Rialto and watch the Crudes A New Age, and it was just a lot of fun. We had popcorn and pop in the movie, and it was just a really neat time to just sit back and listen to all the laughter after this whole semester sort of been crazy with its ups and downs. We came back and had pizza from Pizza Hut, and then Kelly from the kitchen added some extra goodies as well, so we appreciate that. Christmas parties were held in the classrooms on Friday, December 18th. Virtual week last week went really well. The teachers went above and beyond trying to transition back from the break plus trying to move into it the last semester. Google Meets went smoothly, and you can tell which students got joke books for Christmas. We kick off our first basketball games tonight of the new year at Alene starting at 4:30. Basketball homecoming is this week, and the dress-up days are today's pajama day. Yes, Mr. Smith for his. Western Day's tomorrow, Sports Day is Wednesday, Hippie Day Thursday, and Railroader Day Friday. And January is also School Board Recognition Month, so I'd just like to take a second to tell you my appreciation for you guys and your decisions on making Winoka a better school with an even brighter future.
Thank you.
All right, so January is kind of a quiet month as far as activities go, unless you're playing basketball. We're in that stretch of the last few weeks of basketball season where it's pretty much every night until mid-February we have playoffs. Like she said, homecoming is this Friday, starts at 5:45 with coronation. Mrs. Pitts always does a good job of organizing homecoming week. And then the festivities that night are always very nice. Buffalo tournament is the 21st through 23rd. We are moving forward, limiting fans, just like everyone else basically in the state, especially our area, on trying to restrict and mitigate the spread of COVID at our events. The other thing that's really going on in January is FFA starts. We have the trophy auction next week, it's the 19th, whatever day of the week that is. Trophy auction is the 19th. 21st, we've got the Northwest District Judging Contest, and then livestock shows start really rolling. On the 23rd and 30th, we have some pig show on the 23rd and cow show on the 30th. Science textbooks are up for adoption this year. We've got the textbook committee up for approval. They're going to participate in a textbook caravan, a virtual one. It's over 4 days. But it's virtual, so those webinars are going to be recorded so they can all watch them on one day and then go from there. We'll select a new science text, obviously with some online access for the next 4 or 5 years, however many years until we adopt that again. So that is all I have for you.
Thank you. Superintendent.
All right, again, I'd like to echo Ms. Burrow saying I appreciate the job you guys have done. This year has been unlike any other year. You guys had to make some tough decisions along with me with these COVID, so I appreciate it. Maybe next year we'll double your salary. All right, looking at our finances. Looking at you.
I've doubled every year for the last 30 years. Really?
Looking at the finances, again, your expenditures, if you look at this year compared to last year, we're up $73,000. One thing I will point out is that stipend equated to $90,000. Last year, that stipend reflected in January, not the December. If you look 2 years prior to that, it reflected in the December. So it's a large amount, but again, hopefully the month of January will have a decrease because that's where it reflected. Our revenue took a hit, it looks like, down $2 million on this month in collections. In ad valorem, last year, this month we collected $2.4 million. This month we collected $440,000. Again, that's talking with the treasurer and getting some numbers. A lot of that is people are waiting to the last minute to pay. They were closed over the holidays. I talked to him on Friday, and he said it's been pouring in. He didn't have an exact number for me, but he said we made up pretty much what we lost December. So I'm one of those, I'll believe it when I see it. He acts like the numbers are going to be good for January. Again, that also affects our county formula being down 65,000. The other thing to take note is last year in our gross production, on the year we lost 200,000. This year, right now, we're down another 115 in gross production. And then our interest, which all of our money in our carryover and our general fund gets interest built on it. This year our interest is down because 90,000, mainly that's due to economics. I mean, you know, everything's kind of, the whole economy's kind of down. So on a positive note, the CARES Act, the federal money that was passed, the first go around we got $23,000 in there. Now that we spent for devices and hotspots, so that money went directly towards that. Again, we do have 20 hotspots people can check out. That's cost us probably on the full year, once we pay the monthly, will be about $15,000. So they're not cheap, but they're something that, you know, we figured we needed on this year for all the virtual, but I think we've had a total of 3 checked out. Is that right? Somewhere around there, 3 or 4?
Yeah, somewhere there.
So if we continue, we may cut that in half, but obviously, right now, that's CARES money. And the way that works is we spend the money and then we have to send it off to claim it, and they reimburse us for those expenses. With the new stimulus package, they're predicting that our school is going to get $90,000 new dollars in that federal money.
So it would be the same way, you have to spend it.
Yes, yeah, you've got to spend it. We've got to put on there what we're going to claim, and then they approve if what we want to spend it on meets the criteria. Obviously, it's not just spend it on whatever you want, so it's got to do something with the COVID impact. And then we have to spend that money, send it in, and then they'll reimburse us for it. So, and that's the way it is with all federal money, basically. So, anyway, that being said, we did take a hit in our revenue this month. Hopefully we'll get a little bit back on track in January. Again, I did expect, like I said at the beginning, about $720,000 of ad valorem that we're going to under collect, but also now we're looking at right now being $200,000 in other collections as well. So that's obviously going to climb as the year goes on. Building fund, we don't have any expenditures out of there for this year so far. Of course, our revenue is down at $280,000. Again, that was due to under collection and taxes. If you flip it over, child nutrition, we spent a little less, but overall, the number we need to look at and pay attention to there is we've kind of under collected $3,000, but we know we don't ever break even, but that is the closest it's come so far to breaking even. And then our daycare, our expenditures in there, $68,000, revenue is $21,000, so we're down $46,000 in our daycare expenses.
Okay. Vote to approve or not to approve the 2021 Textbook Adoption Committee.
Move to approve.
Second.
Jones motion, Clint second. How you vote, Clint?
Yes.
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 Vote to approve or not to approve amendments to the Winoka Public School 2021 school calendar.
Move to approve. Second.
Rick motion, Clint second. I vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Vote to approve or not to approve to amend board policy.
Second.
Rick motion, John second. How you vote, Gary?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Vote to approve or not to approve to amend Winoka Public School 2021 student handbook.
Move to approve.
Motion,
Second.
second. I vote yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, proposed executive session as provided by for Title 25 OS Section 307B1 of the Oklahoma statutes to discuss the following: discussion of superintendent evaluation of employment. Vote to convene into executive session.
Second.
Any vote, Gary?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Who seconded that?
I did. Employment of the board returned open session 7:30.
Discussion and possible action on the contractual term of the superintendent appointment.
I'll move to extend Mr. Flint's contract to 3-year contract, give him a raise as discussed.
Second. Rick motion, John second. How you vote, Gary?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, any new business?
No new business.
Entertain a motion to adjourn. Second. John second. How you vote, Gary?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.